Hello, I hope you're all well. It's Graham here again. I thought I'd share another unboxing video with you today. We're going to take a look at this. It's the Miles Behind Us expansion for Mantic's Walking Dead All-Out War miniatures game. This is a game that's based on the Walking Dead graphic novels as opposed to the TV series. So although you might recognise some of the names of the characters in there, their actual depiction in the miniatures might be different to what you're used to, and there are characters that don't appear in the TV series. This little expansion requires the Mantic's Walking Dead All-Out War core set to play with. It's not a standalone expansion, and it follows Rick's group, the Atlanta group, as they discover the Greens farm and the infamous barn incident and other stories from that storyline. I don't want to say too much about it, just in case you are still reading the graphic novels or you haven't seen the series yet, but it follows all around that kind of part of the storyline. So as you can see, it has the Walking Dead artwork that is the same as you'll find on all the other stuff by Mantic, so it's recognisable in their range. On the back of the box there, it shows you the figure characters that you're going to get and tells you a little bit of blurb about what you're going to be getting in the game and a few samples, but I think it'll be better if we open it up and we can take a look inside. This was the second expansion that they produced for the game, so let's see what we get for you. So first of all then, it's got a little plastic tray insert in there that the figures will sit in. Obviously you can keep your figures in there once you've painted them. I tend to use foam storage. As you'll soon find, you end up with boxes everywhere and you can never find the one you're looking for. So we'll start off first of all with the figures. So the figures that we're going to have in here are obviously representative from that storyline. As you can see those there. Again, they're all moulded in the black sort of harder plastic that Mantic have been using for these. You will also note that they are easy if you get any bent figures and misshaped figures through the storage or the sort of the production process. You just put them in some warm water, reshape them, run them under a cold tap, and it sorts out any of those issues. So let's see if you can have a look at the quality of these and see what you think. So first one up here, I'll see if I can get him so you can see on the screen there, is Herschel. Obviously the father figure on Green's farm, and you can see he's carrying his medical case there, and again the actual depiction is nothing like Herschel in the Walking Dead TV series. It's more like a much younger version. I don't know if you can see the detail there very well. So it's Herschel. We have also in there, get him out, armed with his hunting rifle, Otis. There you go, he's armed with his hunting rifle there. There's Otis. We have, find her in here, Patricia. She seems to be carrying a revolver there. There you go. There's Patricia. We also have, this is Billy, I believe, who is armed with a knife and a hunting rifle on his back there, Billy. And then just to bulk out your walker herd, we also have some zombies in there, or walkers, biters, whatever you want to refer to them to in the Walking Dead universe. So this fella here, I quite like the pose on that one. It's a lovely sort of twisted body pose. And another one here, there's a lady walker here, and again you can see the pose is nice. I quite like that, and the ragged clothing. So again, a couple of nice additions to the figure range. So that's the figures in there, and again, just briefly looking at them, they're all looking in nice production. There doesn't appear to be sort of any heavy mould lines or anything like that, so I think they're up to the usual standard that I've been getting with these figures. They've been nice to paint. Okay, then into the box. So we have obviously character cards here. So we crack these out so you can have a look, which obviously provide all the stats you need to play those characters, those figures in the game. So we have there one for Herschel, the Patriarch, Billy Green, Otis, Patricia, and then interestingly enough, I suppose as a sort of a sales ploy to try and make you buy some more, there's one for Laurie Grimes, which is available in a separate booster, but this will be a different card to the booster, and also it allows her to be a leader. She has the leader ability on this this card. And Dale, and again Dale is available in a separate booster. He's in the Days Gone By set, and this again is a different card for him with the leader ability. So there you go, some character cards there. The all-important equipment cards. See what sort of equipment that you can add to your games using these cards. So stuff we've seen before: bandages, rifles, that's a new one, lasso, pitchfork, very handy in an apocalypse situation, the cleaver, antique rifle, sickle, kind of get the idea, tranquilizer gun, interesting, animal catching pole, okay, cattle prod, there you go, veterinary bag, nice looking bear trap, some pills, some meds, a scythe, burning brand, so I assume there's going to be rules for fire in the game. Oh, and the all important Mantic points. Mantic have a system whereby you earn these points or gather these points together every time you buy one of their products, and then if you visit their website, there's details on there on how you can trade your points in for sort of unique things that aren't available generally for sale. So they're always worth keeping. I'll add those to my collection and we'll get those cashed in soon. Okay, there are some more event cards here, which go into the event deck, which drives the game forward when you play it. These will obviously be added for particular scenarios in this game, or you can probably just add them straight into your game anyway. So we have, so there's fire, a mega herd, that sounds quite intimidating, grim recognition, and escape livestock. So again, these cards will be specific to the scenarios in this game. Okay, and then wrapped up in this shrink here, so I'm going to need my my knife of shrink removal. Let's have a look, see what sort of punch boards and rule sets we're getting there. If I can get in there without slicing my fingers off again. There we go. So, okay, so first off, let's have a look at the punch boards. So the punch boards are for use with this paper map for the Greens farm, which comes with the game. Okay, so it gives you a play and area map, which again can be quite cheaply actually replaced with the neoprene mats that are available from Mantic. Then we have the templates that are going to go onto the map. So we obviously have hay bales, fences, tractors, fire tokens there, and then this is the infamous barn, and obviously some more fences there. And then importantly, the miles behind us expansion, rulebook and guide. Okay, so in here we have everything you're going to need to play the scenarios in the game. So there are some new rules that are going to be in here, new actions like start fire, which could be quite useful. There are some new rules for the scenery templates that we've got in the game there. So the barn and the farm machinery. And again, as is all the rest of the Mantic's Walking Dead range, it's sort of interspersed with little bits from the graphic novels, which is quite fun. It really captures the theme quite well. Okay, then we have rules on how to run a narrative campaign. So a narrative campaign will allow you to stitch together various games to keep a sort of running campaign going. And then we have scenarios for the particular expansion that we've got here. So we're starting off with the Clear the Road expansion scenario rather, which again will always have information about the setup, the storyline so far, any special rules, win and lose conditions within the game. There's 3, 4, 5, 6 scenarios in the game, so that should keep us busy for a little bit, and then a little sort of campaign record sheet there, and obviously how to deal with things that you might get in the game and rules for gaining experience in your characters. So I think that's actually quite a thorough expansion. There seems to be quite a lot of new material in there. I'm looking forward again to getting my paintbrushes on those figures. I'm always pleased with the way they turn out. I'll hopefully get a chance to play it sometime in the near future, and maybe sort of do a follow-up to let you know how we get on, and perhaps show you some of those figures once they're painted up. I hope that you're all keeping safe and that we get back to some normal gaming soon, and maybe I hope to catch you at a gaming event in the near future. Until now, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.